Today, our verse is Matthew 8, verse 3. And he stretched out his hand and touched him, saying, I will be clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. Jesus came down from the mountain after the Sermon on the Mount, and a leper came, knelt down before him, and said, Lord, if you will, you can make me clean. Our verse is the response of Jesus. I will be clean. There is a lot going on in this verse. The first point to note is that it was very courageous of the leper to come close to Jesus. In other parts of the gospel, we see the lepers pleading from a distance. But this particular leper seems to have defied the law because he was in dire need of healing. The leper was not supposed to come close to people. He was to put on torn clothes, let his hair hang loose, and cover his upper lip, crying, unclean, unclean, so that people will notice his presence and stay far away from him. Look at Leviticus chapter 13, verse 45 for this. The lepers were to be put outside the camp of the people of Israel. Compare Numbers chapter 5, verse 2. The second point we notice is that the leper leaves the healing to the discretion of Jesus. Although he was in their need of it, he gives Jesus a chance to decide to do it. But what is obvious is that he is very certain that Jesus can do it. You can make me clean, he said. There is trust in the healing power of Jesus. The third point is that Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him. It was a taboo to touch a leper. Just as the leper was meant to stay far away from people because they were considered unclean, in the same way, no one was to touch anything unclean. But Jesus touches the leper. He shows that he came to take away every form of uncleanness. He is not ashamed to touch us, no matter how dirty and sticky we may be. And immediately the leprosy left the man. The touch of Jesus is miraculous. There is power in his touch. It changed the situation instantly. What lessons do we learn from our verse today? Let us never be ashamed to approach Jesus, no matter how dirty we may feel we are. Our dirtiness may be from spiritual leprosy, sin. We can approach Jesus and say, you can make me clean. We must trust in the power of Jesus to heal both our physical and spiritual illnesses. His power is not far from us. Jesus is ever ready to meet us in our needs. No situation is too much for him to handle. Lord, let us approach you today, even in our dirtiness. Give us the courage to do so. Cleanse us of both our physical and spiritual illnesses. Amen. Share this verse and share your comments and thoughts. Let's continue to reflect each day on a verse of the Bible. God bless you.